In the previous video, Mick installed some gadgets to the interior of the Jimny. We drilled in our Ironman 4x4 snorkel and our plan with audio was explained. Mick was so keen to fit the audio system, he did it before the cameras could arrive.
So we've installed our uprated sound system into the Jimny. We have the Kenwood head unit over here. It went in pretty seamlessly. We had some proper wiring looms, so we didn't have to tap into the vehicle's original wiring, which is always a good thing to do. We now have Apple CarPlay, which we had before, but more importantly, we have a reverse camera now, which is kind of a safety feature. So that's working perfectly. And the sound quality is very good. It's turned out really well. Focal splits in the doors, and we've got a flat kicker subwoofer under the passenger seat, and it really kicks. It's turned out really, really good. Very, very chuffed with it.
Seat covers are extremely important when overlanding, and our preferred supplier Takla Products installed our brand new custom seat covers.
On the inside of our little Suzuki Jimny, let's quickly talk seat covers. Our preferred brand of seat cover is Takla, for a number of reasons. We've in the Jimny gone for the black edition, and what makes these seat covers really special and great is the fact that they are lined with 5mm of foam. It's laminated to the inside of the material, and it just gives it a little bit of comfort, and it also makes it fit really snugly around the original seat. Black edition complements the dark interior of the vehicle. I really like them. It's got beautiful stitching. This is custom stitching. We've gone for a grey color, and we've also got the Ironman logo here in single monotone grey instead of the colorful green, and it just looks really, really smart. These seat covers come with a 5-year warranty. They're washable if need be. Otherwise, just wipe them off with a damp rag. The material itself is very resistant to abrasion. It's really robust, yet very, very smart. A couple of nice features that they also have is this pocket on the front here. This is an oddman pocket. I use it for keys, out of the way and easy to get to, or a passport while I'm traveling. And then on the back of the seat, which is great for a 4-seater, in a 2-seater it's a bit moot, but we'll use them in any case. There's 2 cup holders, and one on each seat, and a little oddment pouch that's closed with a zip, so you can put some stuff away there as well. It's just great. Very important when you fit seat covers to your vehicle, always consider the fact that in most modern vehicles there are actually airbags inside the seats, so go with a product that has got provision for deployment of airbags, and the Takla of course has it. It's got a seam here that'll pop open and allow these airbags to deploy, and you don't want to impede airbags, especially in the case of an accident. They're there for your safety. And that in a nutshell is why we go for Takla. It's a great product.
We've elected to install the Delta Wing XT71 270-degree awning and our brand new Ironman 4x4 Uber Lite rooftop tent, and folds out in no time. In the back of the Jimny, the Ironman 4x4 fridge slider provides a comfy seat for our Ironman 4x4 M Series 43-litre single-zone fridge freezer. With most of the gear installed in and on the Jimny, the final step was to add our Ironman 4x4 nitro gas suspension kit with the ideal lift set to around 40 to 45mm.
So we're almost done with the build of the Jimny. It's just come back from sign writing. It's turned out really good. It looks like a little mini Land Cruiser. So I'm sure Dirk will disagree with me, but in any event, let's quickly take a look at what we've done storage-wise in the back of the Jimny. Starting with this rear wheel bag, Ironman rear wheel bag. Great bag that attaches itself to the spare wheel. It's quite a sizable bag. It's outside the vehicle, and you can use this bag for all kinds of things. I normally put my Bri grid in here, and then I also have a swing bin refuse bag which I put in here, and I use this as a bin so I can take all my refuse home with me and not leave it behind at campsites. Inside, of course, you should know by now that we've taken the rear seats out and we've replaced it with this load deck from Bushtec. On the left-hand side is this carpeted platform onto which you can put ammo boxes and bags and such like. On this side, we have the Ironman 4x4 fridge slider, and onto that we've attached the brand new Ironman 4x4 43-litre metal fridge. Great fridge, single compartment. The Ironman fridge slider is very easy to operate, and it locks into place when you pull it out, and you can then access your fridge. Another great feature of the new range of Ironman 4x4 fridges is that they're app-driven. In other words, on your phone, you can control the temperature, you can control the compressor speed, you can control the level at which the battery will cut out. And that's a great feature. If you're in bed at night, up in the tent, and you get a low battery alarm, you can adjust your fridge to make the battery last through the night. The other nice feature is it has 2 USB charge points over here, 5-volt 2-amp charge points. 2 of them, so you can charge a phone or some lighting. This here is a rear door table that you would normally fit in the back of a 76 Cruiser or any vehicle that's got an opening back door, like the Jimny has. Now, we've elected not to do that here because then it would be in the way of the fridge, and what we've done is we've fashioned some bracketing here, and we've now attached it to the actual fridge slider. And it's just a great piece of kit because it drops down. You've got a nice work area here, hidden cutting board. That's just great for making breakfast, coffee, snacks, lunch, especially when you're on the go. When you get to camp tonight and you need to set up a serious kitchen, then you'll haul that one out from the top. You can see that this deck is quite a ways risen from the actual floor in the back of the Jimny. So it has an access hatch on this side of it. When you open that hatch, there's a good 6-inch depth, this whole rear area. A nice area where you can store goods that you're not going to be accessing all the time or need all the time, like your compressor, your recovery gear, your tire repair gear. You can store that all underneath and have your quick access stuff on top of it. We've also elected to put the auxiliary battery from the Jimny in the back here. It's under this window box. I'll show you that in detail in a second, but it's very close to where the fridge is and where your charging points are, so that's also very handy. So this is the custom battery box that we have built for our Jimny. Custom because we had to make it as small as possible, but we still wanted to retain a full 100 amp hour battery. We've gone for a lithium battery. Lithium batteries are lighter, but they also allow you more usable amps between charges. They're lighter, and that's very important for us on the Jimny. So we've fitted it to this front runner battery box, and we've had to attach much of the electronics on the outside of it just due to the size of the box. On this side, we have the Ironman 4x4 40 amp DC to DC charger with built-in solar controller. All the fusing is over here. These plug points over here are the wires that come from the front of the vehicle. At the back of this box, we have some auxiliary charge points. So we've got a cigarette lighter for our area light, and then we've got some USB chargers at the back here. All the fusing is easily accessible. And just bear in mind that this is to the inside of the vehicle, this is the side of the vehicle, this is the back of the vehicle. So charging points at the back where you can charge your lights and your phones or whatever you want to do. So it's turned out really well. It bolts into place, plug and play. We can take it out if we need to. Power from here also goes to the other side of the vehicle where the fridge is situated, and it's turned out really well. One more thing we've elected to do with the storage setup of the Jimny, we've elected to fit a longer front runner roof rack. It's longer than the standard roof rack for the Jimny. In doing that and moving the tent to the back, we've created quite a bit of space in the front here. And what we're going to do is employ one of our Ironman 4x4 heavy-duty rooftop bags. It is 200 liters worth of heavy-duty soft bag, which we can strap down on top here. I'm going to use this to store my chair, so I can now take a bigger, more comfortable chair, and any other light, bulky stuff that's okay to fit up there and won't take up space inside the vehicle. So I think that's a great plan. The rooftop tent is Ironman's new uber light tent. It's just over 40 kgs, ideally suited for smaller vehicles like the Jimny, 1.2 meters wide by 2.4 long, great for 2 people. We also have on the side here the Ironman 4x4 ensuite. This is a fold-out shower cubicle. It's quite large, 1 meter by 1 meter. Shower, changing, whatever you want to do in there. And then, of course, on the other side of the vehicle, we have the Ironman 4x4 270-degree awning for shade. It also has optional sides, so you can create a nice sheltered camping space around your vehicle. So folks, that's about it in a nutshell for our Jimny build. We've taken care of the storage, we've taken care of our accommodation, we've taken care of the battery system. We've also fitted some bigger, proper off-road tires. And very importantly, we have fitted an Ironman 4x4 performance suspension upgrade kit. It's around a 40mm lift kit, just to accommodate all the additional weight we've put on the vehicle. Nitro gas shock absorbers, caster kit, and also the chassis drop bracketing kit so that there's space for the prop shaft to move up and down. I guess the next step is to take the Jimny off-road and see how she performs kitted out the way she is. Folks, if you've liked this video series, please subscribe to the channel, hit the notification button so that you'll be notified because there are more Jimny stories coming. See you next time.